Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 2 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Last episode, Prince Hermes and his cousins, Prince Orfeo and Princess Olissa, found the Cloak of Wind from the Tower of the Wind. This cloak is going to basically allow them to parachute off of one of the Dragon Horn towers to reach the other side of a river to the northwest of this town, Hamlin. Earlier, they tried to go through the shrine by Moonbrook, but the person there said, you can't go past here until you help out the princess. So we helped out Princess Olissa. We removed the curse that was on her that turned her into a dog, and picked up that Cloak of Wind. So now we're able to venture forth into the desert to the west of Moonbrook to continue our journey against the evil sorcerer Hargon. However, before we head over there, we're going to stop at Moonbrook real quick. There's some new dialogue that we can get with the King of Moonbrook if we show him that we, saved his daughter. So we're going to make a quick jump into Moonbrook Castle here. And let's get around this wall here. There we go. And talk with the King, who's that flame in the throne room. And he has some punny dialogue here. The Dragon Quest games are known for their puns. Oh, come on, stand still. Woe is me, for I am the unhappy ghost of the King of Moonbrook. To make matters worse, my daughter's been cursed and transformed into a common mutt. I am burning with shame. Then Olissa cried out, Father, is it really thee in the flames? And the flame replied, Alas, it is I. It is Hargon's way of firing those he doesn't need. So you got the play on words there, he's a flame, he's been fired, because Hargon doesn't need him, so... Yeah, a lot of the future translations, when they're more closer in line to the Japanese translations, like for the DS remakes, a lot of the puns come in, like enemy names are puns, and some towns are named puns, so... Alright, well here's back at this area here. Now you see the nun move to the other side. When in need, visit the House of Healing. Here we are, we're in a big desert. There'll be a big desert over here to our left. This is a good area to run into metal slimes. I'm going to keep the battles in, but unfortunately we don't get lucky and we don't defeat any metal slimes. And we didn't get any luck with the baboons there either. So they're usually pretty susceptible to sleep. I think they have a 29% chance to avoid sleep. So, basically, a little less than at 3/4 of the time, it should work. So, yeah, the goal was to put all the baboons to sleep and then have everyone attack the metal slime. But unfortunately, the metal slime ran away, just like in the first Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior. They tend to run away. They have a high chance to run away. This is where that one sword, the Falcon Sword, will come into play much later. It gives you 2 attacks per round, so theoretically you can take them out in 2 turns if everybody hits them, but yeah, your strength really doesn't matter because they have such high defense. They're just going to take 1 damage, so you can even, if you had both of the baboons asleep, you could even have Olissa attack. Oh, you're a princess. We're going to use a lot of healing along the way here. We got some tough enemies. The most dangerous enemy that we can encounter in this area is the Carnivore plant. And what makes them really, really dangerous is they can cast a sweet breath. They release a sweet breath, and it can put you to sleep. And it's not like the sleep spell. I mentioned there's that Dragon Bane that you can get from the lottery. That reduces the chance of stop spell and sleep working on you from 37.5% to 9.375%. So basically it takes it from a 3/8% chance to work on you down to a 3 in 32 chance of working on you. However, that's only for like the sleep spell. So that Carnivore's special ability, the Sweet Breath, it doesn't affect that at all. So those guys are really, really deadly. Not so bad on their own, but when there's a whole group of them, they just keep putting you to sleep. They can basically stun lock you, where you won't be able to move and do anything, and they just slowly whittle you down. So Hermes gets a really bad level up there. He gained 4 points to strength and 1 hit point. So, ugh, that is not good. Not going to be much more effective fighter than what he was. So, try to get out of the desert as quick as possible, because desert, besides hills and swamps, has a really high encounter rate on it. So it's going to head up this way. This way would have been a dead end earlier if we didn't get the Cloak of the Wind. That's why you have to get the Cloak of the Wind. It's necessary. Because if you just climb this tower all the way up and then fall down, remember, you only fall 1 step ahead. With the Cloak of the Wind, you can go 3 steps above where you fall. So, does thou know what I know? No. These twin towers are known as the Dragon's Horn. And if we say we do know what he knows, but I have not spoken yet. He always says that, even though he technically has spoken, he told us what these horns were. So there's twin towers, one on each side. We will have to go into the North Tower later on. There's an item that we can find in the North Tower, but we don't know about it yet, so I'm not going to go collect it. But if you've already played the game, you could collect this item right away, but I'm going to wait until someone directs us to go to the tower. So, and sadly the metal slime, whatchamacallit, got a round on us first. It would have been nice if we would have got the round on it first, because we were hitting that one pretty good there. So, eventually I'll put the stats up for the metal slime when I actually defeat one in battle, so if you ever see the metal slime picture come up with stats, then spoiler, I've defeated it in battle. Just make sure you don't fall though, down in the center. Then you have to start all the way back at the bottom again. Another one of those towers not meeting OSHA standards. Just make sure when you get to the top of this tower here, you have the Cloak of Wind equipped on somebody. And equipping the Cloak of Wind, you have to go into your inventory and select the item from there. It's like the Dragon Scale or the Fighter's Ring from the first game. You don't equip it through the equip command, you equip it through the item command. So you want to make sure that you fall off the north part of the tower. You don't want to go off to the left, because then otherwise you'll go 3 squares, so you'll end up on the mountains on the left. So see now the Cloak of Wind, it allowed us to travel 3 spaces to the north. So we're able to cross that river. And we're able to get closer to this town, Leonport. So here are those deadly flowers there, the carnivores. You see their special ability there is called the Sweet Breath, and that puts you to sleep. I'd probably go after them, even though those puppet men are also, the mud men there, they look like puppets on the strings. They're also pretty bad. What's bad about them is they have this thing called the Strange Dance, and what the Strange Dance does is it takes magic points away from your characters. So here they are, Mudman. They're not too bad, other than the fact that you may want to target them first, depending on who they're with, because you don't want them to do that strange dance and take away your magic points. Luckily, these ones are being nice and they've just been attacking us, so. But there's 2 new enemies right there, taken care of. And let's head over into this new town. Talk with the folks here. Hey buddy. I am a soldier from Alefgard. Perhaps thou hast seen ancient maps of my land, but it has changed much through the ages. Alefgard is the land where Chicken had his adventures in Dragon Warrior 1. So off to the east, we can kind of see a condensed version of Alefgard. Thou art welcome in Leonport. So yeah, most of the towns are gone and the world map is kind of squished. Be nice to one who lives here. She knows how to turn princes into tadpoles. Uh-oh. We have 2/3 of our party are princes, so we better be careful. Better be nice to everybody here. Well, you should always be nice to people, because you never know what they're going through. But we really want to be nice, because we're going to get a good reward for being nice in this. There's the lottery. We'll play it a little bit later. We have 2 lottery tickets. Now, welcome in Leonport. Who's this guy? We never lend boats to strangers. Sorry. Uh-oh. We're going to have to integrate ourselves in with the townspeople. I have nothing to say today. That's right, nothing at all. there's a lady over there with monsters. Eastward, across the arm of the sea, lies the kingdom of Alfgard. From there, in ages past, came a great warrior, a descendant of Erdrick, who slew the Dragon Lord and restored peace. And that was Chicken. It is rumored that the king of Tantagel Castle has disappeared. So, gotta make some room here in our inventory. But we want, Alyssa has no room for anything either. There's two, before we fight those monsters over there, there are two pieces of equipment that we want to get. For the prince and Prince Orfeo and Princess Alyssa. Basically, what we want to get is we can sell our armor here too, because the armor that we're going to get is better than both the armors that we have for those two characters, and it has a special property. Get rid of the clothes and the chainmail, and we're going to get two clothes hiding armors. So we're going to get the clothes hiding armors. They give 20 defensive points, which is pretty good, and it also increases your dodge rate by 1/8. So both Orfeo and Alyssa were able to dodge attacks easier. So everybody can equip that. You can theoretically get some more for Hermes, but we'll be getting better armor for him, a little bit later. So we're going to save that money because we also want to buy here in this tool shop, we want to buy 3 of those Dragon's Banes. The Dragon Banes are like the Cloak of Wind, where you have to equip them through the item menu. You could, if you want to, you could sell that Cloak of the Wind right now. You'll never need it again. But I'm just going to keep it just for, prosperity's sake, I guess. Clear up some inventory room here. Use that one medical herb. And we'll heal up. Because you have kind of like a mini boss right here. So we step in here and this lady comes out. Help, help, evil has come. And we get into a fight with 2 gremlins. So, now, these gremlins, they have a fire breath. They can also cast the sleep spell on you. But they don't have a really good chance. They have a 57% chance to resist stop spell. So it's kind of useless to cast that spell on them. They also have a 43% chance to avoid sleep. So probably the best thing to do is just kind of go all out on them offensively. If Alyssa's getting low on hit points, you can have her parry, have Orfeo maybe heal her up. She can also contribute by using her Heal More spell if someone gets pretty down in hit points. But otherwise, they're not too bad of an encounter. And we get really lucky here. They will end up dropping the Wing of the Rival. We get a little treasure from them. They only have a 6.3% chance to drop that. But I got lucky here. Didn't get lucky when fighting metal slimes because they all ran away from me. But I guess I got lucky in the drop here, so. Some enemy later on will drop the close hiding, but. Alright, so once we defeated those gremlins. Save me from the fiends. Please follow me and meet my grandfather. This woman is going to take us over to that man who says he's not going to lend ships to strangers. And hey, this guy's going to give us a boat. These good people aided me in my time of need, grandfather. Having gallantly aided my granddaughter, I shall gladly lend you my swiftest ship. And so now we got a boat. But before we get that boat, I wish thee speed and health. Let's play the lottery real quick here. And what I'm going to do after I finish playing the lottery is I'm going to, off-screen, I'm going to do a little bit of fighting outside. Not so much to gain experience, although the experience will be good because the enemies over in Alfgard are pretty tough. But to gain enough money to buy 2 more of those Dragon's Banes. One for Alyssa and then also for Prince Hermes. So there we got the 3 hearts. That's the most common prize. You can pick up the medical herb. You can also get a medical herb if you get. You can also get a prize if you get 2 thirds matching. So right here, we got the constellation prize of a lottery ticket. If you would have got a moon in the center, we would have got a second one of those wizard wands, which we could buy right here, 2,500 gold, so we can sell it for probably a little, about 1,800 or so, because like I said, for about 75% you can sell stuff for. So I'll meet you back here in our next episode, and we'll see where our boat takes us. Take care, have a good day. Bye.